The first one to speak. Let me turn that. Only 2 hands, 3 hands. Who will, what, ma'am? Raise your hand, then asking what, ma'am? First, understand the question. I am asking who will be the first one to speak. Okay, fine. You can start. First bench. Start. Second, start. It's okay. Try to be a little bit louder. Look at your fellow participants. And then we can start.
Hi everyone, it's you here from BCA Course with CIMAGE College. I think business is better than job. In job, may you get much money and get more facility and get more relaxation, but you are treat like a servant. But in business, you are a owner of your products and your time, and you don't need any more permission, and you are always a owner of your heart. And in business, you are not in safe zone, but it make you more better than job. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then better stand and speak then. The way you have written, better don't write such a long statement. Just write pointers because you're reading out and reading out doesn't look professional. You take help what have you written and then you speak looking at your fellow mates. Okay. Next time, try this time only. Try this time.
टॉपिक लिख ले रहे तो
Speak up, stand. Look at that. Stand over here and speak. Stand over there only and speak at your own place. Why this laughing is going on?
Hi everyone, it's you here from BCA Course with CIMAGE College. Business is better than job, I think. Job may you get much money and much facilities, but you are treated like always a servant in job. But in business, you are not a servant. You are a owner of your products and your time and your everything. In business, you are always with your family, but in job, this is not necessary. You are always with your family and your people. Business is not safe zone, but it is make your name and your own brand. But in job, you are not your own brand. You are using the other's brand and other products. If you have brand, then it changes your life. But job is always work like a donkey.
We're done now. At last, you will be given opportunity to clap even. So please control yourself. And you did that without reading. You have shared your opinion. But what I will suggest, when you are speaking, it seems like you are cracking some joke. I'm serious, but miss, they were laughing, but I miss the way you are speaking. First, you need to be serious. जिस तरीके से आप बोलते हैं ना, आप खुद सीरियसली बोलेंगे, साइड की हंसेंगे, ठीक है? Professionalism need to be. Okay. Next, try to connect.
Which course you do? BCA. Why you choose BCA? Why not BBM? For making our own brand.
I want you all first to be serious. I don't want just laughing and jokes and all. Be serious and discuss accordingly.
I think I will better with BCA. So I.
But you are interested in business?
Yeah. So what? You come to that way, I am in wrong way and right way. It's my opinion. You are not suggesting. You are not suggesting.
Fine, proceed. Here's a better version to answer. See, he is trying to provoke you, and you are just losing your control and temper. So, wait. So, this type of situation can arise in your group discussion even. You don't have to lose your temper. The better way to reply that was, think.
My opinion, I choose.
Because I am much more interested in PCA. Listen over here. The better version to answer this question can be that I chose BCA just because few technical knowledge can enhance my business. If I'll have technical knowledge, I can take my business to the global level. And how you reacted?
Suggestion that I give.
It was not suggestion, and your way of speaking was quite aggressive one. Okay, if you were questioning him, okay, my friend, you are in BC, the way of speaking. Same word is there. वही बात है, लेकिन बोलने का तरीका different हो गया, बात बन गया. और ये चीज आपको अपने डेली लाइफ में सीखना है. ठीक है? तो अभी आप यही क्वेश्चन किए, तो इस तरीके से क्वेश्चन अगर आप करते, क्योंकि my friend, so you have chosen BCA. Don't you think you are in wrong way? Because I have heard, as per my knowledge, would have said that as per my knowledge, if you choose BBA or if you have gone to management sector, you would have gained more knowledge in respect to business. And your answer? That yes, my friend, I too agree that if I will choose BBA, then I will get more knowledge. But as per my opinion, if I chose BCA, BCA is my interest part. And if I choose this line, I can give technical support to my business, which will ultimately uplift my business to the global level. अब यही चीज देखिए और वो चीज आप लोग जो करके रखे थे एनवायरमेंट में डिफरेंस है. Which one is more professional?
Your ma'am.
Thank you. And you have to learn the same.
Yes.
तुम लोगों को पहले डिसिप्लिन सीखने की जरूरत है. क्लास में हम लोग बिहेव कैसे करते हैं. ठीक है, ये ग्रुप डिस्कशन तो साइड कर लो. सबसे पहले डिसिप्लिन सीखो तुम लोग. समझ आया? ये जो हंसी और ठिठोली चल रहा है क्लास में, दिस इज नॉट द डेकोरम ऑफ द क्लास. और टीचर से कैसे बात करते हैं पहले वो चीज सीखिए. और टोन, right from entry only I can see that what was the tone of wishing. Good morning, ma'am. Is this the tone to wish? Please improve these all things. And now continue. Come to your track. शुरू करिए discussion अपना. Yes. Proceed further. Two of you done. You don't have to share any opinion. Proceed.
Hello, I am Rimjim Jaiswal. According to me, private job is much better than business. When we are commencement the business, so there was a more and more risk. It's profitable or not. And if our business was successful, then profit was flexible.
Repeat again. Huh? I don't think you will get mic today because Rajesh sir is busy in examination hall. You come and sit over here. Come. All those students who are sitting at last bench, better occupy this place. Try to adjust. All those vacant seat you can occupy. And you can hear this row, last bench. You able to hear? Okay. Try to be louder. Try to be louder.
Private job is much better than business because when we are commencing the business, so there was
When we are commencing the business.
when we are commencing the business, so there was a more and more risk. It's profitable or not. If our business was successful, then profit was flexible.
There are many flaws, I mean to say, but you would have said that in business there are many risks, as we have to think whether we will be getting profit or not. Okay, so sentence structure. Proceed. I'll be commenting at last because this way I'm interrupting your discussion. Okay, I'll be commenting at last. You just keep on discussing. Answer. All the business wala people. Answer to this question. That her statement is private job is better according to her because in business there are a lot of risk involved. It is very hard to decide that we will be able to gain profit or not. Reply to this question. Louder, louder. Stand and speak if you are able to. Last bench, go and see, is the mic kept over there on the desk? Is it there? If it is there, then you can get it. So I don't think that he will be able to get this. For confirmation, I sent it. No, you speak wrong English, it's okay. Otherwise, there will be no use of doing this GD. Safeguard is there over there. Is there guard standing over there? Over that gate. On that gate, he must be over there. It must be over there only. Go, you only go. I'm very much excited. See, do something. You are the mic person. Till that time, continue.
So according to me, if we want to get clear in our life, then we take a risk. If we want to be clear in our life, then we take a risk. And if we not want to be clear, then we do government job, because according to me, there is no person which belong to government job and which is billionaire in India and in all over the world.
If you want to be winner,
Billionaire.
This is a good point. If you want to be billionaire, then you have to do business, because I haven't heard anyone doing job and they are billionaire. Okay. That's it. Speak up.
I want to answer.
Direct question you can do.
He told of the point here in jobs, people don't have a time to stay with family, but in business also people don't have a time to stay with family. In business, in any time you face a difficulty and you go to live outside from the house and estate.
Real estate.
In business, in any time you have faced difficulties, then you go outside from house and from estate.
Wait. Pause. My focus is that nothing happens. Like 1 year. Wait. I haven't heard what repeat again. Settle down.
Let's continue.
Same point.
Please repeat.
Just repeat.
Okay. He said, he said, in jobs, people don't have a time for family. But in business, also people don't have time for family. In any time, people have faced difficulty to go outside from state to solve this problem.
People need to go outside in
Business. And in
Speak whatever you want to speak. Speak. Don't look at me.
family,
I want to see the discussion.
you cannot do something.
So if you want to speak, then what's the issue? Mic will be given to you.
In business, people have need a capital for do business. Every people don't have a capital for doing business. Those people have a large amount of capital. They have capital for doing business, and they don't have a large amount of capital. They don't do business because lots in COVID-19, lots of people lose their jobs because lots of companies are closed, was closed because business was not running smooth, good. People not get profit. That's why lots of business was closed and people lost their jobs.
You say in business, some people say go away from their family. But it's happened only sometimes and just for some days, not for every day and not permanent. Okay? But in job, you are permanent, live far away with your family. Okay?
Oh, but lots of people used to try to stay with family in their state, in which state they do jobs.
But it's only happening with professional jobs, not happens with the local job, just like small jobs. Yeah, I think you are understood.
In business also is
In
not for
business, your business is a small, like you have a stall of chai, and a stall of
in the business.
small of you will stay with your family.
Wait. You speak Mehi. But now I want you to speak you, and you. I want few professional speakers so that they can get to know how this GD need to be conducted. You also, okay? Try to have professional and good discussion. The way to speak. Sit properly now and try to listen. Only all those students whom I have said, try to involve into the discussion. Show them way to do group discussion.
So my pointers are, first, in government job, we have a very low chance of losing our job, but business is something that has always been a risky profession.
Again, losting. Okay, I'll say at last.
If someone wants to be their own boss, then this profession is good for them. But in business, we don't get a fixed amount of money. But in job, our salary is fixed. After, like we have seen in COVID period, business were facing trouble. On the other hand, job workers were being paid on a fixed date.
As we see during COVID, business is also facing a bigger problem than an employed person. During COVID, the small businesses and the small companies also shut down permanently because of heavy loss.
That's what I said. I said in COVID period, businesses were facing trouble. On the other hand, job workers were being paid on a fixed date.
Job workers are getting paid, but also businesses are not safe during a COVID.
I said businesses were in trouble. That's what I said.
In COVID period, many private companies forcibly throw out their employees. Also in a government, the government refused to give payments on a time, which is very stressful for their employees. So how you can say there is a job security or job is better than the business?
My mother and father are in government sector, and they were being paid in that time. So I could say that that is
Not
what
most
happened
of
to
the
them.
employees get payments on the times. There are few exception cases.
Okay, so you're talking about the private companies.
Private or government both.
No.
Government jobs were not.
Government-
No,
No,
government.
government workers are not delaying their payment.
Yeah, they were getting delayed payment, but they were getting the payment. Okay. Yes, I could say
I
that.
refuse to give the pension.
Don't look at me. I just want to see
Pension is
how you are.
other topic, Aman. But it's stick to point. But what I'm saying is, what I have seen is that
Why is not run by only teachers? There are a lot of workers out there.
Yeah,
So
but-
the government has to pay to all their employees. The teachers are not running the.
okay.
all
So
houses.
what type of profession you're talking about?
In railway departments,
Okay.
we see the government are delaying payments of their employees.
So you are
Basically,
saying that
railway.
they were getting delayed payment, right? But they were getting the payment. They were not being thrown away from their
Government
job.
paid half amount of their monthly salary during COVID.
This should must be happen, Aman, because they were not doing their job.
Then how
But-
can you say that?
What? They were not doing their job. They were living in their home, but still getting the payment. Don't you think that this is the plus point for the government workers? That businesses were closed, right? You know, but the workers were getting, the government employees were getting payment. Maybe after 1 or 2 months. Yeah, that I'm not sure, but they were getting paid.
But private companies are also giving the payment to their employees on a time. IT companies, because I see the.
Yeah, I'm not saying that job. I'm favoring job workers. No, I am favoring the job workers. I'm not favoring the business professionals.
Job versus.
Is it important to? I'm talking to you and you are.
I'm not talking. I'm not saying.
Whatever you're stopping me.
I'm not saying. I'm saying now the topic became government job versus. Yeah.
Whatever the topic is being, I am discussing with him. No,
I'm discussing.
then take the mic and go ahead.
I'm not. I'm discussing with you.
Okay, Aman. So I was saying that workers, job workers were being paid. I'm not talking about the government or the private sector jobs. I am favoring this job sector.
But what for those employees who thrown out from their companies and lost their jobs?
Again,
They lost their jobs because business.
there were many
is
companies like TCS. The employees were not being thrown. They were getting
I
paid.
want other participant to speak
Okay,
out.
so online mode was those first was those workers to do their jobs from their home, right?
You also can.
Businesses can't be in online mode, right?
business are doing so well during a COVID, online businesses.
Online business.
Online business.
Like Amazon workers and
Amazon workers, sellers of selling their products on Amazon.
Amazon workers are job workers or not?
On Kesson business.
Amazon workers are job workers or not?
But they are basically
Kesson business.
it depends on business basis. That it would show how they are employees or not. Many of the businesses can't do that because their services are like delivery services or some kind of online services. We have seen in COVID that businesses are providing jobs to employees, like work from home opportunities and many other like this. So we could not say that business is not good. According to me, employees are dependent on that business.
First of all, jobs are given by the business people, so business is the most important. In my case, in my opinion, and the government has also provided many financial aids to the business, small business workers, in the time of COVID. So you cannot say that job is better than business.
I would like to ask one question from the persons who is speaking about the jobs. Have they read a book named as Rich Dad and Poor Dad written by Robert T. Kiyosaki? No. In that book, I read in that book, the writer is telling that how a person is who is a businessman, they don't work for the money, but the person who is doing job, they work for the money, and the money work for the businessman. If you have a growth mindset, you will in that book he told that how a rich person grows day by day with business. If you have a good job, you cannot buy cars which are too much expensive. You can buy a simple car that is up to 10 to 15 lakh, not more than that. If you are in good jobs, then mostly you can buy a car of 1 crore. But the businessman, he can afford any cars, any vehicles if he wanted. In fact, they have a private jet also. Many of the businessmen are there. And the second thing I would like to say that persons are doing jobs. They are talking about that they have job security or not. They are working. They are doing jobs. But these jobs they do under a businessman only, not anyone else.
Person was raising his hand last bit.
After some time, you get a job in any company. I think this company wanna take risks, and you this you get a job.
You want to reply? Anyone can reply.
As he is telling that in jobs there are risks, but I think in jobs risks are risky. What are your points? You said that in jobs there are risks. Well, that's what your point. So he is telling that business and jobs both are risky. But in jobs, if you have talent, you can do job in anywhere. There are many companies. Like if you are in IT sector, you can job in TCS, Wipro, Infosys, and there are so many startups to work. And one of my friends told that you can't be a millionaire with doing job. But if you know the CEO of CEO of Google, Sundar Pichai, he earns in crores. So what's your opinion in this?
हम तो प्रोफेशनल नहीं बोलेंगे इस डीसी को होता है
Stand and speak if you want to.
नो मैम
Boy, listen here. We are here to learn. Take mic if you want to speak.
From my point of view, I prefer both business and job. As the some from the students start studying, and for job they are studying. Job is important when we get education or by taking knowledge about the company in which we go for job. So first priority I given to job. Then some person is after getting a study and they go for exam as they not clear the exams. They think to do business. So business is second priority for the earning money. But I prefer first job. And sometimes person is not getting job, so they started business of their own choice, of their own choice, of their own earning in their own way. They do business.
Behind you. Corner one. What do you want, job or business?
I'm different.
Right.
Because then business is risky, but when you never keep up, then you become a big man. You know about Elon Musk. There are three types here. He has own house and property for her business, and their success in last time, and they will become a rich person in all over world. So I prepared business because they are risky, but you never give up when you become a rich person.
All of them need to speak up.
Okay, so I think I also think both are important. First of all, let's see about job. In job, people work under a company or a boss. They work 30 days, then they get a salary. So this is not a big thing. Only you have to work for a 5 to 6 hours, then you can earn a sufficient money to live a life with a family. So if you have no money or idea, then you can start doing a job. But in business, you have to do a work and make a heavy decision because there are lots of people working under a company. In business, you have to do a work also. Business is like a donor. Now, meaning there are lots of unicorn companies working, in which millions of people working with people doing a work. So I think if you have a backup or a lots of money, then you can start with your business. And lastly, we need both job seeker or job.
Hello, my name is Saurav, and today I support business. It is a way to make money from money, and if uh, if you are a successful businessman, you will also be a entrepreneur. One profit point in business is you can make your own decision for your company. Business is way to make your own empire and become a unicorn company. Let's talk about business. Business is a way to make your own company. Company need people, people need job. So everyone, so that's all.
I think for jobs. Because business is risky. But if you have a creative idea or initiative idea, you can jump into the career. Think about it. Job is good if the payback is good. But if payback is not good, you are living in God. Business is good, but because you are giving job to many people, and you are the only one who owns everything. That's why business is good for job. You don't have to listen to anyone. You can be your own boss.
Try not to repeat the point which is already been discussed, right? Your own boss and his own owner of your product, service, and blah, blah, blah. These things are already discussed. Try to add on to the point.
I just wanted to say that everyone is saying that business is risky, but I wanted to say that if you are doing business, you are investing something. After investing, then you are going to start a business. Then by not preparing to do a job in which you are working and get outside the field, but in the business you are investing first and then you are getting the money.
I prefer to do job fast. To people go to job and do job 3 years, 2 to 3 years. They get experience to do how to get build a business, and people get experience, and then people get on business and build and they earn very much more money. Thank you.
First of all, everyone says the job is bad, the business is good. It's right. First of all, you need money for doing any business. If you do anything, you need money to make our own company, and you want money to buy some things for your business and giving opportunity to people to work in your business. So first of all, I want to say you prepare for anything. You want to learn about anything. How I could do anything in my life for business. Everyone here is doing BBM BCA course. BCA is a technical course. If you want to doing technical course businesses like our own software office, own software company. So first of all, you take experience to the our education life and job life. When you first go to anywhere and then doing a job and learn about it, then you earn money and come and doing your own business. Yes, ma'am. According to me, business depends on mindset of the businessman. Like Elon Musk, how he has grown up his business without any money. He has grown up in PayPal, and now he is growing in Tesla without money. In PayPal, he does not have even $100 in his pocket, but he grew it to 100 million. And like Alak Pandey, how he has grown his educational platform to its millions. And even he does not have any much money in his pocket. So totally business depends on the mindset that how the businessman is running. If someone is eager to run business, then he could go for the business.
As we know, all company who is giving the job is itself running a business and making billions of it. So my question is, if there is no director who will open the company or MNC, so there is no existence of a job. So basically, MNC and all the companies is itself a business and running a business.
First bench corner one.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving the opportunity. That last corner girl said about capital is necessary in business. But you know about Mukesh Ambani and his father, Dhirubhai Ambani. In starting day, Dhirubhai Ambani worked at petrol pump in starting day. In business, capital is not necessary. There is need to ability and knowledge of their trades and business. Yes, money is important, but not more money is important in business. There is main motive, there is main ability is minimum. Yes, proceed. Work at petrol pump. There is no any. He comes Mumbai with 200 rupees only.
He is doing job now on
But here ability, not more money. You think about capital.
जब जॉब ये इसके अगर पैसा कमाए होंगे तभी ना करने को
नहीं बता
हम क्या बोला
मैं खुद कंफ्यूज है क्या
In English, whatever you want to speak. Okay. Speak us.
One of my friends said about Sundar Pichai that he get salary above 250 crores. Did you hear about Warren Buffett? Warren Buffett has 5% share and he is earning much more than your Sundar Pichai.
You people attack as if you have some personal issue with each other. Maximum of you are using such type of tone as if you are personally attacking on them. So they are connecting. He is replying to that. Connection is done, but try to be a little bit more polite. Understood? You, first bench. Your Sundar Pichai seems like you are showing attitude to it. Speak up. You are continuously talking to someone.
You are distracting.
Quiet now, listen. Okay.
Climate equals appreciation in us. Person doing the job
We are phone.
As one of my friends told about Warren Buffett. But we are talking about businessman and a job person. And Warren Buffett is an investor. So he, what he earns does not matter in this group discussion. So don't talk about some rules.
I have a question for those students who want to do business, because business not always say you do your graduate, complete your IT knowledge. If you want to do business, you do now this time. You know, what are you doing? Why are you doing graduate?
What your point is?
Why are you doing graduation?
not necessary. There is no necessity of the graduation for business.
This is again repetition of that point which he was discussing. Who are you were only discussing?
Why? We all are business.
And I am studying in BBA. Could I run a business of? The answer is yes. I am running a business of editing, and I have two of my batchmates who is with me in editing. So we could not want any money for starting a business. It could not require any capital. It just required a mindset.
Yes.
If someone is eager to do business, then he could without any capital.
Very good.
Listen, why you just behave yourself? Speak only when required.
I want to cross one of my friends who says she preferred to job. She preferred to doing a job. You can only do a job when there is a job opportunity. First, we have to create a business and produce employment where you can work as an employee. Because we all know in our country, employment is in the list of the biggest problem. There is no job out there. That's why we have to do a business and not always rely on a job.
Is this for you? You want me to repeat? What is the question? Without mic also you can do.
Ma'am, as she says, she prefer to doing a job, but you can only do a job when there is a job opportunity out there. We have to create a business, and then where you can do a job, because we all know in our country employment is the list of the biggest problem. That's why we have to do a business and not rely always on a job.
Business need people, right? Business need people, and the people who are working under any businessman or something, they're doing their job now. Don't you think that job workers are, yeah, they are doing business, they are doing a.
When they are working, but when there is no one is creating a job, no one creating no one doing a business and creating a job, then where you can do a job as an employee. When there is no one making a business and creating an employment, then where you can doing a job? Then where you are going to doing a job?
But nowadays, many company give opportunity to job in many ways. There is no less opportunity. There is no any less means.
Very less opportunities. Lots of.
Your person is first to start business. But if somebody is not interested to do business, then he go to job now. Business need people.
Only do a job. You can only do a job when there is a job opportunity.
Yes.
When there is no one is creating a job.
Okay, businessman don't offer people to do job.
Yes.
Businessman don't.
When businessman is not, when a person is not creating a business, then where you are going to doing a job?
First priority I give to job. If you don't get job, then we will start business.
How will you run your business if no one will work under you and no one will do job?
As we start business and
okay, this is what you are saying, that business need people and people who are doing jobs are doing business, some kind of business. Fine. I am okay.
I want to say something.
if everyone started to do business, so then how to be hire employee for do job?
Yes.
Look, Aman, you are seeing business on a big scale or something. You are seeing business on a global level, right? That all business need workers, and that those workers are doing job. They are doing business. You are saying this.
As you said, in the business, all person have to start business. But if you start business and all have to start business, and there's no person to do job in your what you start, then how can you say that? Very on pass over there. Pass over
Running a business.
As you all said, both my right.
Hold down. First thing is that everyone. Then, what I am trying to speak is, everyone just have to share your own opinion. Okay? If someone is telling that I like job, it's his or her own opinion. If someone is telling I like business, it's completely their own personal choice. So why need to poke each and every time? How can you say that? Because this is the topic of their own choice. You just have to speak like this, that okay, yes, according to you, is this is better, because your many pointers are still left. Right? Okay, you are easy going. It only depend upon what characteristics you possess. Yes or no? Yes. Everyone don't have the same characteristics as the other. One have to first understand their own capability, that if they have ability to take up risk, they can do business. If you have ability to do any particular job, they don't have that much capital, they don't have that much time to run any particular business, they are more comfortable in job. Okay, so business is again the point of characteristics of the people. Right? Not everyone is suitable for business, not everyone is suitable for job. Yes, so don't you think there's needless discussion which was going on? आपको नहीं लग रहा कि झूठ मूठ का हम लोग बहस कर रहे थे, पॉइंटर वो भी सही था, ये भी सही था, अब दोनों का पॉइंटर अपने अपने जगह सही है, लेकिन क्या है कि आप लोग ये नहीं समझ रहे हैं कि अगर हम जॉब बोल रहे हैं तो हम अपना बात बोल रहे हैं, हम पूरे दुनिया को जॉब करने नहीं बोल सकते. कि अगर मुझे जॉब पसंद है तो तुम लोग भी जॉब करो, और यहाँ पे वही हो रहा था। अभी आप लोग जो डिस्कशन कर रहे थे, I think after dispersal also you will be doing like this only. The point जो है वो यही है, ये डिस्कशन में आप लोगों को बोलना सीखना है। और अभी तक जो प्रॉब्लम मैं रियलाइज कर रही हूँ, सबसे ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम आप लोगों के अंदर एटीट्यूड प्रॉब्लम ही है। मुझे गलत कैसे बोल दिया, मेरे पॉइंट को काट कैसे दिया, ये ईगो प्रॉब्लम सब ऑलमोस्ट सब में है। आप लोगों के वे ऑफ हैंडलिंग क्वेश्चन से लग रहा है। ठीक है, रिमेम्बर दैट क्वेश्चन का आंसर होता है जिसको हम पोलाइटली आंसर कर सकते हैं। और अभी जो डिस्कशन हो रहा है वो झगड़ा हो रहा है। डिस्कशन कम, एटीट्यूड प्रॉब्लम ज्यादा, ईगो प्रॉब्लम ज्यादा लग रहा है। आज के डिस्कशन से ऐसा क्यों है? लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, कभी आप बोले वॉरेन बफेट, what you are speaking is totally rubbish. Was that required totally rubbish? अगर आप ये स्टेटमेंट नहीं इंक्लूड किए रहते तो क्या आपका स्टेटमेंट रखा नहीं जाता? So check this. Same way आपने जो कहा, Warren Buffett earned more than your सुंदर पिचाई. So this is again throwing attitude. ठीक है, तो ये चीज थोड़ा चेक करिए आप लोग। ठीक है, वो बहुत ज्यादा कूट के भरा हुआ है आप लोगों में। Understood? From next discussion, and yes, the girl sitting at corner वो थोड़ा सही नहीं लगता। Better, one of my friends said, this is the way to speak, or this is the way of discussion. She is not my friend. This is the way to speak. The girl, this is only the way. Whether a particular person
I will try.
Okay, or one of my fellow mates say, you can speak like that even if you are very much shy enough to speak, friend, then better fellow mates. Okay, so these are mistakes you need to check. And what all? She was wrong. Someone said directly commenting she was wrong. From that side, one of my friends said that in business we want capital. She was completely wrong. Such type of statement was given by someone. No, someone from back. She was wrong. I can recall. That was the thing which you need to check. You cannot directly straightforward speak to someone that you are wrong. And I have already taught you. How many of you were in my first and second class? Okay, hands down. How many of you were not there in my first and second class? Because all the tips and tricks I have given in first two class. So through practice, hands down, through practice, because every day, hands down, every day I am pointing out few other mistakes. You can learn in every class. Like in today's class, I have already mentioned that aggression need not to show. Speak everything but politely, right? Check your words. You're not here to fight. Remember to be professional. This is not the way of discussion. Okay? Use this argue should not be there like we do in some TV news channels. Throwing of chair and all. This type of discussion is never a healthy discussion. Okay? Please check these things. You will need many Yes. Question is.